So I'm here. Daniel went ahead and already holding my leg. It's not gonna be as easy as it was if his hand was here. But since it's here, it's okay. What I must do is that I can't wait till he stands up. If he stands up, it's another position that I'm gonna do. If he stands up, what I'm gonna do is this. See, he's gonna come to the side. Then I'm gonna pass my leg over here, bring him down. It's another position, but it's more complicated. So here, I'm holding his sleeve, and I'm gonna hit with my leg, and then I'll come up. On this position right here, that's what's gonna make him give him the point I want. So here I'm gonna go for his head and make the pressure with my body. See? And I'm gonna keep turning. Now here's where I'm gonna start working. The first thing he's gonna do here is to put his hands together to avoid me of keeping moving, because my weight is over his face. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my leg over his head, and then I'm gonna keep moving. And now he taps. Here, this is what happens. His alternative here is to put his hands together. He will either supinate, but he doesn't have space because I'm over you. So you must hold to assure your defense. The important thing here is, when you're holding here, or either holding here, when you lift, I have to hit my leg and throw that leg that way. And then I'll stand up. Then I'll come over you. Now I'm putting my weight over you. Now I'm going to get out of this position, putting my weight over you, and I will keep turning till his arms comes out. His arms will be holding my back. His face is going to be facing this way. The side his face is facing, that's the leg I'm going to bend and turn it to the other side, going to the other side. Now look how I pass my arm around his arm. Now look at the other side, how I hold his arm. I like to hold it here, because otherwise he can break my defense. So when I do this, I'm already holding there. Now I got his neck and his shoulder. Now the detail. Take a look at my foot. My feet are alive. See, I'm on the tip of my toes. I'm walking and pressuring him. That's very important. That's the detail. Now, same position. Now you lock his foot. Pedro is holding your sleeve. Now you kick his leg, and now you make the pressure on the leg. Pedro, do you feel the pressure on your leg? So that's right. Now you pass. Now Pedro's going to start getting his arm out. And Daniel's going to keep moving. Now Pedro's going to hold on his back. Now his face is towards that side. So now Daniel will bend that leg and throw your leg and turn. Now your left arm goes to Pedro's head. Now stretch your legs as you were doing push-ups. Now put your hands together. There, your hands must go ahead. There you go. And now you make the pressure. Look, I'll kick the leg and I'll make the pressure on his leg. Now I'm going to keep turning, and now Pedro's going to get his arms out. See, his face is towards that way. Now I'll throw my knee to his face. I'll turn and I'll put my hand right here below his neck through his shoulder. Now I'll make the pressure right here. What Babu does is he's kind of twists my arms. And then besides that, you also have to put your weight over him. You got to walk over him a little bit, because you're going to make the pressure on his shoulder. Yeah, you got him the sleeve, you kick, then you make the pressure on the leg. That's perfect. Now you go over him. You're going to start, go around him, put your weight over him. There you go. Stretch your body. Now his face is towards here, so no, come back. This leg here, which since it's bent, that's the leg that's going to go over his head and is going to push his head towards that way. No. You gotta pass your leg below your other leg. Look. Look. You're like this. You're gonna pass your leg like this. See? You gotta pass your leg over your other leg. At this point, you're already getting his head. Now, look how my legs are stretched. Now, I will go over him. And he taps. Now, throw your leg. There you go. Now you got it right. Pass your hand. Pass your arm over his head. Exactly. Always stretching your body. Now you make the pressure. Pressure. Now, I think you missed somewhere. You missed the pressure on his arm. Now, let me show you again. You're not making the torsion that I'm making. Look. Look, I'm holding his sleeve. Now I'll kick and stretch him. And I'll go over him. Look. Now I'll lay him down and put his face. Now I'll go around him. See, his face is already facing this way. Now I'll pass my leg. See, I broke my hip and came over him. I got his neck. Now, this is what makes I have the space. See, stretching my legs and having my hips up. My hand still holding his arm at the other point. Now I will go over him. See? The part where you kick his leg is right. Now you go over him. Now you go around him. Stop there. See, when you walk around him, you must go on the tip of your toes. Exactly. And you keep pushing him. Now you pass your knee over his face. Exactly. As you're doing the hand triangle. Now pass around your arm around his neck. Now, as you were getting his shoulder. Now stretch your legs and keep going. Exactly. Now you got it. Okay. Daniel's going to attack me the same way as last time. But now Daniel will be able to stand up. And now I will change this leg. My leg will come to the front over his arm and will push him and I'll come to the back. Or I can pass through here and get his back. Or I can go over him. So Daniel could be here or here. Or let's say he would be holding my collar. Doesn't matter. He can be on my leg. He can be on my thigh, my knee. But the important thing is my foot being here and my other leg. When he stands up, he'll put my leg down, and then I will change and pass my leg over his arm, and then I'll come to his back. I will kick the back of his knee, and I'll hug him from behind. Then I'll bring him here. Now I can pass to the katagatame later on. Or I can pass my arm here under his armpit. It's almost like a berimbolo. Yeah. This is a brand new move. I haven't used it much. But it's under a position that a lot of competitors are doing. But one thing that they do a lot is they go underneath the guy and they guarantee themselves in a footlock or on the heel. Because if the guy gets my heel here, I would be in a bad position. So here he will stand up and I will change legs. My leg will come over his body. This one will lock him and the other one will push him. Now I'll get him. I want to end up in this position or in this one. Okay? Then we can either go this way and go for the katagatame. Actually, I'll not even work the katagatame. It's like Pedrinho, which has a small arm. So I'll use hands with hands. And then the katagatame. So I don't go straight to the katagatame. Now from here, he will stand up. I'll pass my leg, put him down. But here, he felt I was sitting down. Well, there, you wasted the attack from below. Because he went straight for his back. The other one is better. That's hard to happen. Because, go back there. Look, hit him. Yeah, pass the legs. Look. You had to go for the belt, something that I was not doing. When I do it, look what I do. I'm not worried with the belt when I do it. Look. I'll come here and bring him to my arms. Let's see, he felt it right here. because that's the good position on the back. Here I can go for this one. If he tries to lay down, look, if he puts his back on the ground, I can pass it here. But I won't do the katagatame. I'll do the hand triangle so I will hurt his neck. The way you did, that's the berimbolo, where people go for the belt or the pants. See? During that time, I'd rather go for the legs because the guy can attack me a foot lock. Got it? Look. Let's go back there. Look. When I do this and go for his belt, he got my foot already. So I'm here. He's gonna put my leg down. What I'll do this arc and go to his back. If he falls here, that's great for me. But don't I have to go here? I have to go here. So that's what I go for. You gotta use the legs. Look the side of your legs, man. You're strong. Come on. See, that's how you do it. See, hands together. See, you must always do that. The one on the top gets the one from the bottom. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, the way you did. And this way here. Then you go to the side. Oh, just do the hand triangle. Yeah, put your arm all the way down there. Put your arm down there. Forget about your leg now. Yeah. Go a little bit higher. Higher. Fit it well. And close. Got it? See? You stand up. You put his leg down, put your arch, and kick your legs, and he goes over here. Now I'll go for the katagatame. There you go. Now do the hand triangle. Exactly. Perfect. It's easier for Pedro to do it because he's more used it for the no-gi because of MMA. So he will never go for the katagatame. It's much easier for the hand triangle than the katagatame. So you do it now. Do the Ezekiel. Now he's gonna do the Ezekiel. There you go. Now put the hand bone behind, and there you go. One more time. Isn't it easier just pushing his legs? Very good. Go over him. Go for the Ezekiel. Very good. In this move now, we're gonna pass the lapel below his leg and this movement here. Then after this, I will roll him towards here. See? Here, he went for the berimbolo. If he stayed on the base, I would go for his back. So I'll pass the lapel around his leg. Now I'll grab his belt here. He's gonna kick me here. I'm gonna roll underneath him and get in the middle of his legs. See, this is the kind of move that people are doing a lot on these days. That's the lapel people are doing these days in the BJJ competitions. Now this time I will hold the lapel and bring it down. Now my foot will go on his hip and I'll go for the belt one more time. Now on this roll, I want to still go for his back. I just got to roll him and bring him down. Here's one more time. I'll pass the lapel behind his leg. Then I'll kick him, grab his belt, and roll behind him, making the sweep. Now, one more time, I'm going to show you doing the De La Riva, holding these leaves and have my foot live. Now, he's going to stand up and he's going to put my leg down. If I can't bring my leg over here, I can do this other thing. I can pass below his armpit. Then I'll grab his gi in the elbow, and I'll bring him down. Look the detail. I'm sitting over his leg. I have locked his leg. He move. He can't move. I'm using my foot on his gi, and my butt is sitting on his leg. And now I'll go over him. Same thing. When I get him on his half guard, I will fall and have my weight over him. So here I'm gonna hold him, and let's say he's very strong, and he's gonna put my leg down, and I can't bring my leg over his right arm. So what I'll do, I'll pass my leg below his armpit, then I'll grab his elbow on his gi, and then I'll bring him down. When he comes down, I'm gonna be sitting over his leg, and my foot is on his hip. That hook must be there all the time. So he won't fall on my half guard. I must come over him with my weight over him, the 100 kilos. Go, guys. These positions of berimbolo, they came all of that. Before, Jiu-Jitsu was not so much of this. Yeah? So before, it was more of hook attacks. He would have pressed me here. See? He's pressing my leg down. I can't come to his shoulder. So what I'll do is I'll pass my foot here, get his elbow, and bring him down. Now, since Pedro is a small guy, I can't sit on his leg. So instead of that, see, I put my leg over his knee. Now I'll change my leg fast, and I'll come up. Anatomy is very important here. This is detail. See? He has my height. Pedro is smaller. So not all the movements that I do on him will fit on him. See, this time I was not able to sit on his leg because Daniel's leg was bigger. See, for me to sit him, I have to think even more. I need to bring him even more here. See, I need to bring his leg to the point where I can sit, see? Because I had to bring him more towards me. Now I will change my legs here. I can pull, I can even put the hook, and I will come over him. Go. See, that's berimbolo's grandfather. So here I will pull him towards me. Yes, for him, yes, because he's smaller. So don't scare him. That's where you get him. You pass your foot around his armpit, and then you grab his elbow. Look. See, you won't go on his elbow. You're going to pass your foot, and then you go for his elbow. Now bring him closer to you, and then you're going to end up sitting on his leg. Perfect. Now you should have taken your leg out of there. There you go. That leg should be out before. Now you're going to turn your hips, and then you go over him. Then that's what you do. You work your legs around him. Attention to this. Daniel. There you go. You pass your foot and then you go for his elbow. Then you turn and sit over his leg. Now you go over him. There you go. Now you can do many moves from there. So Pedro will pass his foot over Daniel's armpit. He'll go for the elbow. He'll throw Daniel over. Look, he's going to sit on his leg and release his right leg. See? That leg must go like there. And then you go and put your weight over him. So here you're going to lace his leg with his lapel. Then you're going to hold his belt and roll underneath his butt. This is important detail. Look how his hand is getting the lapel, and then he's going to roll to his right side and bring him down. Here, he's locked with his leg. See, if I want to go over him, all I got to do is sweep him. If I want to get his back, I would just roll him And here's where he gets locked. Look at my leg. See, my leg is locking him together with the lapel. If I want to get him even worse, I can just put him up and I'll come to his back. And when I roll, this is the roll. This is the movement you gotta do. A lot of people do like this, rolling back. And that's not good because you don't go to the opponent's back. You gotta hold him and roll sideways. Let me show you one more time. This is also very good. When here you pass the lapel around his leg, then you're gonna kick him. So you open his leg to create the space for me to roll. Now, see, I will roll sideways, holding his belt. My legs are locking him. See, now I'm rolling sideways, and I'm coming in between his legs. Now, if I want to go over him, I'll sweep. Otherwise, I can just come to his back and bring him sitting down. Now I'm going to show you a half guard sweep. So here in this position, I'm going to push him by putting my knee over his chest. And then let's say he's trying to come over me. You're going to let him come. He's going to keep coming. And he's going to think that he's going to put the 100 kilos over me. Then you go to the tip of his pants. Right here. See, the sleeve of his pants. And with the other hand, you're going to grab his sleeves. See? In this grip, you're going to use cross arms. With my left arm, I'm going to hold his left sleeve. Now you push his leg, and then you turn and roll him. Or, let's say that he made the position to throw me here, then you just roll back. And here you gotta be careful with the foot lock. You gotta roll and end up with a triangle. Here's an important detail. This should never be loose. Look, if his hips are loose, he's gonna pass to the other side. So I gotta be holding him with my left leg. See, my knee, I'm controlling him with my knee. So let's say he wants to pass his arm below my neck. I can still go to him on his pants because this will make me even closer to him. So I will pretend that I'm going straight. When I go straight, I'll go and bring him back towards me and roll. So here I'm going to put the pressure over him because he's going to think that I'm going to pass him. So he's going to get my sleeve there on my pants and also the sleeve of my jacket. And then he's going to try to pull me there. When I do it power on the other way, he's going to sweep me. So one more time. With Pedro, that's a light guy. I'm going to put my knee here. And I'm going to close the hook on the other side. See? Now my knee is more closer to his chest because he's a smaller guy. So I'm going to keep my knee here to pretend that he's going to be able to pass me. So what I'll do is I will adjust my grip. I'll throw his gi forward and then I will roll together to make the sweep. You can't lose the grip on the sleeves, either the pants and the jacket. One thing from this position, let's say the guy's in my guard, and I'll get his sleeve, and then I'll pass his leg and roll back. So when he falls, I'm going to have his arm here. So let's say he's going to try to hug me. So what I'll do is I'll grab his arm with the monkey hand. You can put make the pressure, and bring it up.
Né? Subindo ele bate.
And here he will tap. So one more time. He's on my half guard. I'm gonna grab his sleeve.
Ele vem, segura
Then
aqui, ó.
I'm gonna
Vou de uma vez só.
pummel into his leg and roll.
Tá aqui do lado.
When I fall, I'm gonna fall with his arm right to me. He's gonna think he's gonna sweep me. Then I'm gonna bring his
Do lado
arm back,
e vem subindo.
and I'll go here on this wrist lock. Go back there. Let me show something. So here on the Americana, instead of doing this, he's already taps here. What is the difference? You're giving a lot of space. Look, when I get his arm here, I bring this hand right here. See, my hand comes very much here, and the pressure is right over his shoulder. And then I look towards, my weight is over his shoulder, and then I just look to the side. He taps right here. My weight is right here, and yours is more on his plexus. You gotta be more on his chest. Try it that way. So here I'll go back, I will pummel towards his leg, and then I'll roll and find out. Now you did it good. There you go, now he taps. That's the purpose of the DVD. Whoever is watching will understand all these little details. Now he'll come back with his arm. Now monkey hand. There you go. You got him. Now put your weights forward. Now you go. He tap. If you stay sideways, his weight's gonna be unbalanced. If you put your weight forward, he can't move his shoulder anymore. That's all you gotta do. Here I'm gonna be pushing the guy forward. So sometimes he's gonna be doing a lot of strength forwards. So one of those, I will just pull him and go over him.
Aqui assim.
Now pass it up till you get it high there. Very good.
Daqui eu empurro ele, ó.
So here I will push him.
Tirar essa calça aqui.
The thing is to hold this leg down here.
Aí eu vou e ó.
Now I will pull his arm and come over him. And then I'll go for his arm. Okay, stop there now. Here's a good detail that I will show you. You're ending up here. Now you're gonna bring his arm up here and touch your elbow on his face. All I gotta do is bend his arm down a little bit. If you stay here sideways, it's gonna take you longer to bring it down. And his head is loose. See how he can look here? If he can look to his arm, it means that he has power here, so he'll be able to fight. Make the sweep and end up there and put your elbow on his face. Good one. Now grab his arm, bring it higher. See, you already got him. See, since your hand is here, bring it higher, close to his head, make the him monkey hand, and close the grip. Bring your arm. There you go. Make the grip. Perfect. Good move. Now, this time he's gonna lift his leg to make it harder for me.
Aí essa mão
So,
aqui, ó.
I'll keep my hand on his jacket sleeve,
Essa mão entra
and my other hand will go towards his leg, and I'll roll behind him.
sem soltar.
Remember
a
that
mão dele, que se eu
I
soltar
can't
aqui,
let his jacket go, otherwise he's gonna get my leg there.
com a mão, ele
If I'm holding his sleeve, he can't get my foot there.
não tem como. O detalhe,
The
você não pode
detail
soltar
is that
essa mão
you
aqui,
can
porque
never
se
let that
soltar,
sleeve go, otherwise he'll go for my leg lock or either the Americana. When he puts his knee on me, I'll grab his sleeve and I'll go for the leg. Now, instead of going for this leg, you're gonna go for the other one.
na outra. De preferência,
Now, the difference is that I'm hiding my knee here. Now,
essa agora eu escondi aqui, fica até
now
mais
it's
fácil.
even better for me to come higher here.
E aqui você vai subindo.
And another detail here that when he comes up here, see, he already got my calf lock here. So here he'll lift his leg, I will grab his sleeve, I will roll behind him, and here I have his calf. I'll come up, and he got it, calf lock.
Aí eu vou levantar essa.
Now here I will lift this leg,
Traçando por dentro.
then you're gonna pummel,
Girar por dentro. Sua bunda
grabbing
levantar.
this leg, and yeah,
Esse
you
joelho
gotta roll like
vai
that.
bater pra lá.
Now this knee will take me over there, and this one comes here.
Aí vem pra cima aqui, ó.
Essa é a tua perna aí.
Now your leg comes up. See the pressure over my calf.
É, se eu não bater, passa aqui.
Yeah. If I don't tap, you pass over me.
Agora levantou, né?
So one more time.
Agora levantou o pé direito. Isso aí. Aí você tem que jogar pra lá mesmo.
Now you gotta throw me over that way.
Joga mesmo. Ó.
Yeah, there you
Pé
go.
quase de cara.
Now,
Tu tá
I'm gonna
segurando
fall
no-
like I was facing the floor ground because I'm holding it here. Now you come up. You can roll over me. Now here I'm on the half guard.
Eu tenho que sempre ficar aqui. Ó.
I have to always be here like
Essa é a melhor
this.
posição que tem pra ficar.
This is the best position for me to defend myself.
Eu vou esticar.
I will stretch him and pass my leg over him.
Tô jogando aqui, ó.
Look,
Com o Daniel.
my foot
Jogando
is on
com a
his
perna
hips.
sempre aqui, ó, tá vendo?
See, my foot is always over there.
A minha,
And my leg is also making the hook on his leg.
onde eu vou estar me salvando nessa posição aqui, não é isso aqui. É isso aqui.
See, my hook is what guarantees my safety here.
Esticar.
Now I will stretch my leg on from the Della Riva to come over his shoulder. If he doesn't roll, he'll break his arm. Now the reason why he doesn't roll is because my hook is holding his leg. See?
Porque eu dei o braço, viu?
Here, no matter where he goes, I just gotta put my weight over him and I'll get him hurt.
Triângulo.
Está me escutando?
Now here,
Meu gancho de salvação.
my hook is saved by this here. See, his right leg is getting my hook. Now I'll put my left foot on his hook. He can even hold on my gi, my knee, my thigh, and I'm gonna hold him from the elbow. See? Now I come over him and I got his arm. When he rolls here, I can lock him here.
E isso aqui é importante. É isso aí.
This is a very important thing right here.
É a força que eu tenho na
É isso aí. Então, a minha partida, a minha precisa.
The hook is the important part here because that's what was gonna help you completely move.
Você vai fazer aquele mesmo círculo, isso.
You're gonna make that same roll from the lapel you did before.
Batendo aí.
See, he already will tap there.
Ele não finaliza. Aí, ó. Você já
Here.
tá finalizado aí, né, Pedro?
You're already submitting there, right?
Muito flexível.
So Pedro is a flexible guy. He will roll. See?
O gancho que você perdeu ali.
Now you missed the hook there.
Perder esse gancho aí.
You lost that hook.
Não perde esse gancho.
You can't lose that hook. Go back.
Sempre com a ponta do joelho.
Look. Now he's gonna hold your pants. Now you're gonna pass your leg over his shoulder and get him. Now he will roll. See, you lost your hook again. That's where your hooks must stay. Let me show you. I'll pass my leg here. See, I don't lose the hook on my right leg. If I put my foot here, he will stay down there. Who likes the omoplata can even do this. Both in MMA and BJJ, if you're sideways, you always get that hook down there. That's when you hit to go for the back. See, you got him, roll, he Pedro rolls, and now you got him with the hook. It's a good one. Go, Pedro, you do it. Lay down, now look that way. Posture up so he can tap. See, if he doesn't roll,
Se você não rodar,
he would break his arm.
ainda dava. Não,
If a guy is very flexible, he would tap over there.
ele não bate lá.
Let me show you. If someone is very flexible, look, I'm gonna pass my leg over his shoulder here, and here I would submit him. If he rolls and I lose the hook there, come over me.
Vem pra cima. Vem pra cima.
Without the hook, he'll come over me. The hook is the important detail here to keep control of your opponent. Got it? And in the movement, I'll get him right here. Now, I'm going to work this hook here always. But this time, when I do this to put my hook in, he's going to posture up. He'll not be over me. Because what makes me roll over me is because he's facing me forward. That's why I don't lose that hook. That's the detail. That's the hook you guys was losing. I never lose that hook. Now you got that hook, right? That's it. When I pass that leg, my hook is down there. I never lose it.
Só que o que vai acontecer?
Here it will happen this. Whenever I put my leg up, he'll try to defend that.
Ele vai abaixar de
So what he'll do, he'll come down again. So I will pass to his elbow here, and I'll go for his arm.
Ele bateu aqui.
He
Mesma
tapped
coisa,
here.
ó. Olha os ganchos aqui.
Same thing. See my hook down there.
Vendo os ganchos aqui? Se eu perder
See?
o gancho,
See, if I lose that hook, he will roll, and I'll miss it.
tô aqui. Se eu
So I'm
fazer
here.
isso, ó,
If I lift my leg and he tries to put it down,
ele dá esse
I have his whole arm to attack. So I will attack the arm, I'll go below his armpit, and I'll go over him.
aqui, ou daqui mesmo aqui.
Or I can even come down here.
O cara já tá mamando. Quando eu fizer isso, ele
So
vai
when I
pressionar
put my
pra
leg
baixo,
up, he'll pressure down.
tá? Ele vai pressionar pra baixo. Eu
When he
jogo aqui,
pressures down, I'll just pass my arm with his armpit.
ele sendo menor do que eu, consigo.
Here, with Pedro being smaller than me, I can submit him right here.
Roda lá.
Now let's say that he tries to roll there. If he tries to roll, why he doesn't go? Because I have my hook holding him back.
Exatamente. Faz nele, Daniel, depois o Pedro faz.
Try Daniel.
Não.
Now there, you must open Daniel. Yes, you gotta open your leg.
Pra fazer aquela.
Ele vai
Then he's gonna posture up. That's when you go for his arm. Roll, Pedro. Don't forget the hook. There you go.
só que você perdeu.
But there, you lost the angle of his arm to submit him. See, you already missed that.
Não, mas o problema
The
não foi
problem was not the leg. You missed the timing of his arm. You gotta get his arm like this.
isso.
Try once again. It's kind of omoplata.
Só que no cotovelo.
Then,
É, ó.
see, look where you're getting his arm.
Aí,
You gotta get it on his elbow, not his shoulder.
no cotovelo.
Yeah,
No
keep
cotovelo,
going.
Você não tá pegando.
See, you're not getting his shoulder. There you go.
Ó, vem cá, Pedro. Vem cá.
Let me show you. Come, Pedro. So I'm here on Pedro.
Ó, eu vou fazer a
Look,
força que o Pedro voltou. Eu venho
I'm gonna
cá.
get his elbow here. See how I break him? You're getting up here. It's gotta be low here. Go one more time. The hook is good. Pedro will roll, so you must be making the pressure on his arm, on his elbow. There you go. Roll, Pedro. See, he can't roll that much. See, he got the pressure there. He can't roll.
Eu tava indo pra cima dele.
You are going over him. That's not a problem. You can even do that. But you gotta get right here. Let me show you.
Quando eu fizer isso,
When I get it here, I must go for your elbow. You're coming closer to the shoulder. It has to be the elbow.
se tiver dificuldade,
If you have a hard time trying to do this,
isso aqui, ó.
what you can do is come below the shoulder, and then you make the torsion. It's even better. And I like to get it here, because here, try to roll. You can't go anywhere. Now I'm going to show you a situation where the opponent comes over me like this.
Passando.
He thinks he's passing my guard.
O detalhe
The detail is that
é que ele
he left his back open to me. I have both of my arms free.
O cara tá achando que vai
So he's thinking that he's gonna pass my guard. So what I'll do is I will pull him down and then I'll roll back to him.
ficar leve aqui.
He's gonna be light here. It's easy to handle him. Now I will pass my arm around his neck and I'll make this lock here. I can make the triangle up here. So he came over me and he gave me his back and I have my arms open.
Querendo passar pra lá.
He's trying to move there. So what I'll do is I'll roll,
Dou uma, tipo uma tesourada.
put my weight over him,
Caio aqui.
and then here I'll pass my arms around his neck, put my pummel my arm as much as I can, and close the triangle.
Baixinho.
Put your hand down and close the submission. Here's another option. He's pretty much submission. I was able to get the triangle on his head, and he's gonna be submitted down there. Careful, when you fall here, when you throw your body this way, lift my leg. See? That's a good defense for him. So your hook down there will stop your move. But it has to be here, see? Or like that. That way it's good as well. Now if you hold it here, this is the ideal one. It's just like he's getting the arm articulation. Now go back and get on my thigh like I did before. If he gets here, I'll pass my leg here and he'll tap. And from here as well, you can even come here and do the here naked choke. So what you must do is put some weight here over me. Yeah, and now open this arm here. Yeah. Now you got my leg. Now you got control over me.
Aí o cara jogou. Aí eu deixo bem mole aqui, ó.
Here I'm gonna leave it loose for him. See how I'm losing his legs here?
Aí o cara tá pesando meu peito bem.
Now he's putting his weight over my chest.
Ajeitado aqui.
I will
Esse
adjust
pé,
myself
eu vou e
and I will pass my foot to roll over him.
já volto tudo.
And I'll come back over him. Now I'll close it. Choke here. Now he's gonna make the hook.
O cara mesmo se
Look,
dá o
he'll do the hook himself.
Estica a perna lá. Aí eu vou.
See, I'll get his foot here.
Né? Aí o cara tá
And let's say
meio
he's
mole
kind of loose here. So I will pretend I'll go up and I'll stand up. See, I'm giving him a calf lock and he can't do anything from here. He's locked. He can't even get out of this position. Try to stand up. He can't. The more he goes up, the worse it is for him.
esgrimou aqui, né?
So here, I'm here on the half guard
Vou buscar.
and I'll get his leg close to mine. See, I'll go for this hook on his foot. Now I will pretend and I will go up all at once. See? He will tap right there. If I try to go back, if I try to go down, it will hit him even more. Now, if I go here, I will waste my time here because it's gonna stretch his leg. So I'm gonna move right here, and I'll lock his leg up here. See, you're gonna make your safe lock here. You're gonna do that same game here. If he gives me the position, I will come here. But now, if I'll come here, he's gonna block him. He's gonna put his leg down. See, if he opens here, I'll change to the other side. Now, he's gonna raise that leg. That's his defense. Okay? When he does that, I'm gonna go this. And then I'll change hands and I'll go for his other leg. I'll put my hands together and I'll bring him over here. If you want it even stronger, I will step on my foot here and I'll make a leg lock down there. This is the detail. Back in the day, I used to do it like this. Once Frank used this move against an English guy, Ian Freeman, English guy, small one. We tried it a lot, this move, because Frank was going to fight someone else, a big guy. And then Frank changed the fight and fought Iron Freeman. And I said, this will not work on him because Iron Freeman is too small. So Frank went and did this. The guy opened, and then he went for his other leg. Right when Frank brought him here, he was very strong. So he destroyed Frank's face, punching him on the face. So after that, I changed the movement to this. I not only make the pressure on your knee, I will also make the pressure on your calf because I'm making the pressure with my foot. Put your knees on the ground. So this is what's going to happen. If you don't lift your knee, he's going to open that way. Now you open that leg. No. Now you open that leg. Now he's going to go for your right leg. Now he's going to make the triangle. You got to step, not push his leg, but closer to his calf. There you go. Even closer. There you go. Now you step on your foot and you make the pressure on the calf. Instead of making the triangle, you just step on your foot. You go there. You're going to break my position. Now he'll go for my calf. He got me. So from here, let's say he's not well locked here. He's in the triangle. So I will turn and pass my leg below him, and I will push his calf. Here, if he can escape, kick your leg. I can pass it over. So I'm here. And now I will remove my knee here. My knee is high because I'm putting my foot alive here. Now I will push his head here and I'll make the pressure here on his elbow. Did you feel your throat? See, I'm going on his throat. So I'm here. He pummels his hand, and when he does that, I will block his elbow here. Now I'll pass my left arm over his throat and I'll make the pressure. Now he has to push me. When he does that, I will pass my arm again over his head, and I got him here. So now you close the lock down there. You put the pressure down there. Yeah, close the lock down there. The lock is opposite. There you go. Opposite triangle. Your foot is alive. See, even for me to close down here is bad because his triangle is good. My triangle is not as good as his. So what I'll do here is I'm going to pummel here, and then you're going to get my elbow. Now you pass your arm over my throat, bring my arm, and press my throat. Now I have to open here. And now when I push you, you're going to pass your arm around my neck. You put your hands together and make the pressure. That's the same as that time, where you pressure my chin with his ribs.